Hello everybody, I'm Parker Schuler, and for this week's survival blog, I will be discussing personal survival. Now, for the activity that I would prepare for, what I would pack for in my bag, it would simply be a hiking trip or a hiking/camping trip. Now, for this, I would just bring the essentials of what I need. It would be over a 2 or 3 day span. So what I would bring, starting off, would be a sleeping bag, pretty basic. And to go with sleeping bag, I would just bring a small pillow. Now, for when you're camping in the wilderness, you do need, at night especially, you need a light source because, you're not in the city and you may have the moonlight, but there might be clouds or covered by foliage. So what I'd bring is a lantern. So very bright, as you guys can see. So I think that'd be very important to have. Along with that, I'd also be sure to bring a flashlight. I think these two things are very important for being careful in the woods, mind your step. And along with other technology, I would bring a FM and AM radio. This would be more or less for personal entertainment more than anything. And to go along with the flashlight and the radio, I would bring extra batteries because you can never have too many. Now, moving on from technology, staying in that rather, I also bring a portable charger for my phone. Now, your phone isn't essential when you're in the wilderness, but it is it's essential for emergency situations. Rather, that's while you're hiking or before or after your trip. You always should have some form of communication to the outside world. And now moving on from that to rather survivability stuff, I would bring a lighter. So if you need to set anything on fire, create heat, have this. For my own stuff, I would bring 2 water bottles to stay hydrated. Being hydrated is extremely important when you're out in the wilderness camping. And I'd also bring, this is in regards to protect myself from the elements, bring a small umbrella. And in regards to the elements, I would also bring a small trash bag for disregarding snacks or any trash or anything for that matter. Just put it in here. I also bring a small Ziploc bag to put items in if required. And I'd also bring my wallet. Now, of course, most of the time you wouldn't be buying anything in the woods, but if you can encounter a emergency situation before or after your trip, you might require cash or your card. Now, in regards to what I'd wear there, I would just bring about a couple pairs of clothes, bring shorts and shirts, and plenty of socks, because that's pretty important to have when they're in the wild. In regards to shoes, I'll just bring these closed-toed shoes for the hiking, just running shoes basically. And then if I just wanted to slip something on while I'm there, just have my Crocs. And so that's everything I have. The things that I don't have that I would want to bring on a trip would include a compass, a first aid kit, sunscreen, a whistle for emergency situations to call out. I would also like a pocket knife or a multi-tool, as a multi-tool can help you craft certain shelters or other stuff if necessary. Also have a watch, and not a watch that like an Apple Watch, like an actual, watch that can tell the time no matter the conditions. And in case your phone dies or your battery pack dies and you have no way of telling the time, you have your watch at least. And in regards to food, I would just simply bring MREs, meals ready to eat, and just a handful of snacks, along with a couple water bottles that I would put in said containers. And so that's all the stuff I would bring for my trip. I hope everybody's having a good week, and thank you very much.